your bitch, is you like that? 30 rounds in the clip, you won't fight back. I got shooters in the window when this ain't a fucking movie. I'ma only rescue ones where your sights at. I'm a guy, yeah, your bitch, is you like that? 30 rounds.
Rogue striker drone detected. Rogue bombardier drone detected. Agent eliminated. Hive detected. Target down. Good job. Got the target.
Welcome fellow agents. Today I'm gonna show you my Tu12 skill and weapon damage hybrid build. It uses the new Capacitor exotic assault rifle, which dropped with Tu12. And I gotta say, this is probably my new favorite build to run. It's so much fun. I never thought I was gonna be running a skill hybrid build, but here we are in tier 12. Right. It's based around the Capacitor exotic, which dropped with this title update. And it's also a mix of skill pieces, memento, and one Fenris piece. So let's look at the Capacitor. I re-rolled it once after I dropped it, and it came out pretty good for me. And what it does is capacitance. Shooting enemies builds stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5 skill damage. After 5 seconds, stacks decay 1 per second. For each skill tier, gain 7.5 weapon damage. So this is, summed up to 70% skill damage, which is huge. And with Technician in our 5 skill tier course, we go to 6 skill tiers. So this is a lot of weapon damage we get there. So as a second gun, I have the test subject, but I'm hardly using it, but it's also a good choice. But it's only based around this capacitor mainly. Let's look at the pieces. I'm using a Fenris mask for the 10% assault rifle damage, and weapon damage, crit hit damage, and skill damage in a crit hit chance mod. I'm using one piece Wyvern for 10% skill damage, skill tier, crit hit chance, skill damage, and a crit hit chance mod. The gloves are the new Empress International brand set. 1 piece skill health, 2 piece skill damage, 3 piece skill efficiency, which is basically everything that is based on skill, like skill haste, skill damage, repair skills and stuff. So it's pretty strong. I'd rather have crit chance instead of skill haste here. And skill damage. But skill haste is not too bad. Here Empress as well. Skill tier, skill damage, crit hit chance. Holster, also Empress. Skill tier, skill damage, crit hit chance. And of course on the chest piece I'm using kinetic momentum as the chest talent. It buffs up my skills pretty nice. You could, if you want to spec more into weapon damage, you could use Spotter, for example, which amplifies weapon and skill damage by 15%. And then you have to either run the laser pointer, which you can't on the capacitor, or probably run the pulse to get the enemies pulsed and proc Spotter. But this is how I am running it, with the memento backpack, of course, which gives us more weapon damage, armor, and skill tier. Also a crit hit chance mod, and you know what memento does. So I should probably explain why I did not spec into skill haste, because I'm using drone and the striker drone and assault turret, and they last all through the fights. Like, I never have to wait for them, and after the fight you just cancel them, and we still have a 60-second cooldown, roughly about 60 seconds on both, and you get them back before the next fight starts, most of the time. So we don't need skill haste. So we're sitting at 53.8% crit hit chance and 86.5% crit hit damage, which is too big, but we still do pretty good damage, as you've seen in the footage, and our skills wreck. They just wreck. They melt everything inside. It's crazy. It's so much fun. I love to run this build. So the stats don't matter that much. You just have to see it in action. Yeah, 42% skill haste, still not too bad. 90% cooldown with memento stacks, of course it goes down. And same for the turret, 18 seconds. It goes down when you have memento stacks. So yeah, this is the skill hybrid build. So much fun, I can only recommend it. And yeah, enjoy it. Leave a like if you like the build, the video. See you next time.
I'm a guy, yeah, your bitch, shit like that. 30 rounds in the clip, you won't fight back. I got shooters in the window, and this ain't a fucking movie. I'ma only rescue ones where your sight's at. I'm a guy, yeah, your bitch.